Alright, let's hop in. Alright, I was... Oh. Oh, I can level up. Nice, what do I want to level up? Potion. I think that would be good. Have a bag. Cool. I look like a hobo.
Yes? What do you want to know? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. That's good. What's there to say? It's just stupidity. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
The lieutenant adjusts.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer. Good.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants.
Yes, we do. It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
Oh boy.
They only have one gun!
Oh,
This
shit, I
is the
can't-
sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Boy.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching as you wait. Your breathing slows down.
Look, he's crying! You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
I shot the body. Great.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry! I knew it! What?
Are you? Because it sort of feels like you are. Please don't cry.
I don't want to see.
It feels dry. Nothing comes out of you as you stretch and bend your face into a crying shape. You're too furious to cry. The lieutenant watches you jerk some tears, your shoulders shaking and your eyes dry. The gun...
You malota! The can't even cry!
The lieutenant gently picks his gun from your hand and holsters it.
Nice.
We still need to get him down somehow. The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too. From the gates. By negotiating or fighting. Or we can try the secret route we found, where your cloak is. It looked doable.
To the gates. Let's fight, I say.
No. Whoa.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso. It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky. But something's not right. For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone close to the victim might know. Gone.
Okay. Useful. Where's my bottle? What is this?
small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes, and food money. Maybe no response. Wherever this woman is, your word, nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is no. This one is a monster in disguise.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone. Why? I just told you why.
Man.
Body continue.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me. What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
Merely standing up makes you sweat profusely. Your breathing is erratic. Your own heartbeat in your ears grows frantic, and you feel your blood.
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend. This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
Yeah.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to you reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in... No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here.
Show him the ham still got it.
The hams?
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles, and you dominated lesser cultures like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You will be superseded.
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the hub. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the army. Enough with this beg. Bring your troops to the Simenine Islands, and to Boogie's. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will starve the oaths to homosexual.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard. No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember? Communicate.
What the fuck? I'm not racist.
Ask what kind
Yes.
of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then to you. He lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailorite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on? Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are rid of a receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stats, the Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the Golden Pisantic Sea, the other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, as proven by the Maun and the Mesk. Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagites are on the Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race. That is,
Nature was not capable of more.
you need to know both types A and B to understand the context.
Yeah.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But looking pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination. That the Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potard. The only thing they like more is the Revacholians, halfway between Type A and the Racial Cauldron. Too mixed to know right from wrong.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zarath ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. a hereditary pris en condition passed from the Khoi côte occidentales. But not sexually. Enough of Tibet mediocre. Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me. It would be cruel to entertain ourselves with their deformities. You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it. You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Yeah, what the fuck? That failed so hard. Nice.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
That's a bad idea.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
No.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization.
Wouldn't you help
I'd
me,
appreciate
buddy?
it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook. We are not here on some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it ought. There must be some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here. Let's think of something else.
Yeah, boom. Fix myself. What is this?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Sure, let me have a look. I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Okay.
Another time, perhaps.
One second here again.
A thin man is smoking below, and as you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make, it must be his name. Garanci. Garanci, Quebec. Sounds representative. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Good.
You see a heavy steel door with a You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
The door stands silent, unmoved by your words. You still feel like... You see a heavy steel... The door does not, but the cobalt blue surface. The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Okay.
The door is closed. Still no answer. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going. You should punch a fucking hole in it. The murmur in your ears recedes slowly.
Okay, fine.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Nah. Did I not have shoes this entire time? Motherfucker, I didn't.
The bed is cold.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Okay, I'm not going to sleep.
A mirror hangs on the wall, covered in...
Check that, check that.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack.
No problem, officer.
Yeah. My other shoe. Boom. I actually have shoes. Look at that.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. You may be what they call a big dick cop. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
I can't believe I didn't have shoes before this. Okay, so...
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? An hour would have been bad. 2 hours is mystical. You have truly wiped out all trace of yourself if you haven't thought about rum and lemonade yet. Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy.
No.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. It would go well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination.
No.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul. Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people, whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself. You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry. No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though. appalling cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it? Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2-meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you. I was under the assumption we could ask the leader of this union to help us get his body down. This is why we're here, right? Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are, Remy.
How could I talk to him?
You see a young man on
Oh,
a
I guess
balcony
I like that.
nursing a cigarette. His eye
Not looking for any trouble, officer. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare.
Is it really that important?
Like a
Yeah.
nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you? No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look,
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend. How intrigued. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer. He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying.
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin
mayonnaise?
Martinez? Good local name.
Yes.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
No. We won't.
Okay then.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Yeah.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side.
Why am I so
Throw
bad at
yourself
this?
before his very feet like a dog.
Trash?
Please don't go. I'll even stop smoking inside.
Listen, I really have to go.
Well, that's littering. I can get you.
Good luck with the investigation.
Soon.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our... There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found the way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
In.
A sturdy
Open the
metal
door.
door guards the southwest end. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have done.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
I know my rights, and don't you mom me, boy.
Miss! Would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Hold your horses.
I don't have my badge, get boy. Oh god.
I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Yay. I did something.
Lonesome, long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox, 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Nice.
Hey, up here, Piggo.